Now, coverage you can count on. This is 12 News Now, this morning.
We know our work is not done. Tomorrow and for the next 8 weeks, we have to hit the streets.
Senator Ed Markey forging ahead after doing something that's never been done before, beating a Kennedy in a race for Congress.
Plus, local school leaders weighing their options as the governor gives most districts the green light for in-person classes this fall. Good morning, I'm Kate Walsh in for Danielle. It's 6 a.m. this Wednesday, September 2nd.
Good morning, I'm Patrick Little. Not going to be a great day weather-wise. As always, we begin with your weather and traffic together. Here's Michelle with some precipitation in her forecast.
Now, we've got showers in the forecast for today. In fact, they'll turn fairly widespread later this morning and into the afternoon hours. Right now, though, there's not much happening in East Providence. Just a lot of clouds overhead as we look from Kettle Point towards the capital city. It's in the lower 60s this morning there. And you can see on our live Doppler radar, most of the showers are offshore right now. Had a couple of lighter showers lift through during the overnight, and there's much more back to the west of us as well. So as the morning goes on, rain chances go up. Our temperatures right now, 60 Smithfield, again low 60s Providence and Taunton, 70 right now in Newport, and New Bedford also at that 70-degree mark. It's a rainy day and a cool one, while our temperatures will be slow to warm into the lower 70s this afternoon. Rainy and breezy. Full forecast is coming up in just a few minutes. We'll talk about how much rain is going to fall and some warmer weather to finish out the week. Right now, Melissa's been checking out the road conditions for the hump day commute. Here's your pinpoint traffic.
So it may be a little bit of a messy morning commute as you're making your way out the door. Already have our first crash of the morning, 95 north. This is over in West Greenwich near exit 6A, Hopkins Hill Road. Your speeds through this area still looking okay, but it was blocking a left lane if you're headed this way. This is the traffic camera just before it. You can see in this area your roadways looking a little bit damp this morning, but once again, still cruising the speed limit if you're passing through that area. Into Providence, problem-free, 295 commuters looking great. If you're heading up to Boston, have a stalled vehicle along 24 heading north, hopping onto the expressway, so your speeds briefly slowed through this area. Drive times up to Boston continuing to go up by another 3 minutes. If you're headed up 24, 56 minutes, 45 up 95 from the state line all the way up to the Mass Pike. Another breakdown of your commute and an update on that crash coming up.
Thanks, Melissa. Now to the Massachusetts primary and a recap of some of the big races.
Yeah, you can find all the results at the bottom of your screen, but we begin with the Democratic primary for U.S. Senate. Incumbent Ed Markey holding off a challenge from Congressman Joe Kennedy III, earning more than 55% of the vote among Bay State Democrats.
Our Steph Machado was in Markey's hometown of Malden, Mass. last night after he was declared the winner.
Senator Ed Markey beat back a primary challenge from Congressman Joe Kennedy III, with Democratic voters in Massachusetts signaling they want to send him back to Washington for another 6-year term. In his acceptance speech,